I do. I want to. So whenever I see multiple audience questions that follow the same theme, I feel compelled to address them. So we've got a couple questions I do want to put in front of you guys. Both the same theme, so probably the same answer, but one from George and one from Tanvir. Tanvir wants to know what's the main route of degradation for mRNA and how do you mitigate it? And then George, again in a similar vein, have you or others identified common paths for RNA degradation? So what's causing it? How are you mitigating it? And is there a set of common CQAs for mRNA within LNP is the second part of George's question.
Yeah, so I mean, within the LNPs, I think this is an area that we don't understand all that well on exactly what's happening. I think there have been papers that have been published about adducts between the RNA and the lipids. That's certainly something that would have to be looked at. The lipids degrade, and I think that there's likely some interaction between degradants of the lipids, and then that's affecting the integrity of the RNA. So I think those are your main methods. Obviously, you can have heat and shear. Shear, a lot of that is eliminated in frozen state, but then you do have, as a drug product, you've got freeze thaw stability that could happen as well, where you could have problems when you thaw it again. So there's a lot of mechanisms, and addressing those becomes very well. There are some general principles, like I said, you can looking at obviously water content, any oxygen, right, that can affect your lipids as well. Those are all things that you have to worry about and should be looked at. But then the specific to your RNA, it just depends on what, are you using modified nucleotides? Are they not modified? What are the differences there? How is that affected? And then the lipids within your LNP, right? Some of them are going to be much more sensitive to degradation than others. So there's where you really start having to build it for your own product.